Let's be real. Nobody wants to brag about cleaning. They a lot of people don't like cleaning. Not even just washing dishes. Unless you're a guru like me, unless you like to smell Lysol, unless you love to smell bleach, and I myself is dealing with the infeminate products. I like being clean. I like to see things clean. But socially, what if I told you that cleanliness is just not about Lysol? It's not about laundry day. It's about fairness. It's about who gets to feel more human in their lives. Cleanliness is next to godliness. That's one of those old saying that we've heard throughout generation and generations of things. But the truth of the matter is that's one of those statements we use to shame people. And today I want to fight for people with that particular statement. Let's do this through three main ideals: the policy problems, the personal power, the people's parity. Policy problems, the stuff that's bigger than brooms and mops. In the late 1800s, cities were drowning in their waste. Children was dying from many different diseases because the rich had the pipes while the poor had puddles. They had to just hand out soap. They made cleanliness a public job and not a private burden. That's when the cleanliness next to godliness became a Victorian rally cry to teach hygiene as a daily value. Fast forward on today, when I think about Flint, Michigan, when I think about Jackson, Mississippi, when I think about those areas of where the children have to brush their teeth from bottled waters because of the iron in the pipes, because of the poisonous that is in the pipes, and the water is not fit for us to really truly bathe. Now, how do you look at that when you hear that particular thing, those policy problems that we have not really kind of implement back into our community? Because this is what we see, we tend to downgrade and not help the community. Let's bring back the policy problems. Being clean benefits from taking back not only the policy problems, but your personal problems. It changes how you walk in a room. It changes how you talk. It changes how you stand up. It changes how you speak. It makes you more confident in who you are because you feel clean from the inside out and not the outside in. But Sir Francis Bacon said back in the 1600s, 1605 to be exact, that cleanliness of the body was never esteemed to proceed from the due of reverence to God, to society, and to ourselves. But let's translate that particular statement now today. When you can take care of yourself, you feel like you matter. You feel like the world is yours. If you don't believe me, try staying in your car when you don't even have any showers to take a bath, when you have to go on a job interview and you haven't even taken a shower for 3 days straight, and see how you feel versus public showers being available and you're able to utilize that into your daily life. It's not a religious requirement, but it's encouragement. It's about dignity. It's about the water of the scrubs of the public showers brought back into our schools when athletic have went forth, and you don't have to go throughout the rest of your school daily activities without taking a shower. It's not about charity. It's about giving sovereignty power back to us. Being clean also benefits the people's parity. While that statement of cleanliness next to godliness might makes it sound like you better than somebody else, but no, you're not any better than anybody else. Don't think about it as a relates to how you begin to ride back through neighborhoods and see those neighborhoods just being filthy, and you look down upon them and say, oh, they got some nasty stuff going on. They got the dump site there and a dump site here, and it needs to be cleaned up. but never really lend a hand. The ancient laws was talking about washing, wasn't really about germ. Scholars even taught how it to be about self-control, and it reminded people that God is life. So here's the deal. Cleanliness isn't about blame. It isn't about bleach. It's about policy problems. We need to fix that back together. We need to bring that back to our communities. We need to bring that back in our schools and on the outside of our homes, and maybe even possibly on the job being available. It's about personal power, that we should restore it back to each and every last one of us in our daily lives. The personal problems that we should lend a helping hand to people who have not have had those particular aspect of utilizing those things in our daily community. It's about people's parity. We need to demand that in every neighborhood. Lend a helping hand. Put your hand in it versus your mouth. Now, if cleanliness is next to godliness, then justice is how we pull our neighborhood closer back. And that, my dear, is something worth cleaning up for.